Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back today to do a Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine tea reading. This cup is going to represent the Divine Feminine. This cup is going to represent the Divine Masculine. I have decided to do this reading because it's been a while since I've done this kind of reading, and I'm really enjoying, seeing how things pan out for both the Divine Feminine and Masculine. So, however you want to take this, please take this, as far as like how you resonate with each cup. And before I begin, I do want to say a big thank you to everybody who has supported my channel from the beginning. Everybody who's just been, outpouring their love and support. And I appreciate all the likes and subscribes. It really helps this channel. I consider this my original Oracle Daphne channel. I have a lot of content on here, but I also started a new Oracle Daphne channel which has even more content. So definitely check that out because there's tons of stuff over there that I've just posted. And I will leave, or at least try to leave, the link to my new channel in the comments below. If you want to donate, there's going to be a donate button through PayPal, but you can also donate through Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or in the mail. All of the links are going to be in the description box. Also, it's the same links if you want to book a reading. It's $100 for 30 minutes. That's just kind of how I roll. And yeah, I'm just going to jump in and see what I get. So I'm going to start here with the Divine Feminine and see what I get. This is fascinating. I see some energies about cleaning. I'm seeing a broom. I feel like some of you are going to be getting rid of some negativity in your life, or some negativity is going to be leaving your life. To me, a broom represents cleaning up energies, or energies that are old or no longer serving you, or it has a little bit of a Cinderella vibe. I'm not going to lie, okay? You might have people like that have not wanted the best for you. This could be family members. This could be extended family members. This could be friends. This could be people in your circle that maybe you don't even know doesn't want the best for you. I feel like there's going to be some people leaving your life, and you're going to really kind of dust yourself off. It kind of has that vibe of like dusting yourself off and moving on down the road, holding your head high. So the message is you need to I don't know what it is. Just make sure you hold your head up high and advocate for yourself and look out for yourself. I feel like it's also going to be followed by a period of time where you might feel very internal. Like this Divine Feminine might be very internal, might be very reflective, might feel very shy, might not even really want to go out much. I feel like for some of you, you might feel very self-conscious, or like not really happy with your appearance, or like very shy when it comes to love, or when it comes to getting back out there, or when it comes to, I feel like with love, I feel like some of you might actually be really fearful of love during this period of time. Like, you might feel very small, or like insignificant, or like, why should your love life matter? Like, I feel like someone's tried to minimize you. Okay. And we're just going to snap our fingers and clear that. Clear, cancel, delete all that. Even if like let's just say you're a masculine watching for a Divine Feminine, I feel like this feminine has bigger feelings than they're willing to admit for you. And I feel like they have very strong feelings for you. This feminine has very strong feelings in general. but it's almost like her feelings in general have been minimized by maybe other relationships in the past, or by family, or by people, or maybe like no one has taken her really seriously when it comes to love. And so she's kind of got this perspective of like, why does love even matter? This is interesting. This is very like, it's almost like having an existential crisis regarding your love life. I feel like for some of you, you're going to need to believe that you deserve to be loved, and that you deserve love and attention, and you deserve to have someone love you and care about you. And this is going to be for both, I want to say, divine masculines and feminines, because I think, I'm reading for both masculine and feminine energies, and I think that we all at some point might be becoming a little bit worn down or jaded about love, or about the jungle out there. I feel like some of you, your sleep is affecting your mood or your interest in your love life, or in the opposite sex. Maybe you don't have enough sleep, or you don't have enough rest. You would have a lot more, I want to say, interest if you got more sleep. That's what I'm seeing. I also feel like for some of you, you're going to be shifting your diet. This feminine is going to be really radically shifting their diet. I'm seeing a lot of herbs. I'm seeing a lot of vegetables. I'm seeing a lot of just shifts in diet. But okay, it's also a shift in energy. So like for some of you, this divine feminine might have like mood swings, or might have moments where she's really soft and receptive and open, and then other times where she is very prickly, or she's really shut down, or she's just like not interested. And that goes the same thing for the masculine as well. The masculine could also at times be like, appear to be very interested in this feminine. You might be a little bit confused about like the masculine's interest, because like this feminine feels confused like a little bit about like what's going on in the relationship between the divine masculine and feminine. Maybe why you're watching this, because there's confusion, maybe inconsistency, or inconsistency in communication, or inconsistency in the level of affection. Like you might be in a relationship and the level of affection might be inconsistent. Like kind of like a little bit Big and Carrie, where it was kind of a little bit toxic at times, because she didn't know, like she was like, 1 minute he's all over me, the next minute he's doing something else completely, and I just can't believe. She's like, I'm going through this again, where she's 1 minute like totally invested, or he's totally invested, and the next minute he's all over somebody else, or he's dating other people, or the next minute he's flying someplace else, and it's just inconsistent for her, and she's really caught up in the emotions of it, because she really likes big. She really loves big, but his inconsistency does not help the relationship. I feel like for some of you, like either whoever is pulling on the heartstrings of this feminine, I feel like they're taking energy at night. So for some of you, you might be not getting enough sleep because of this masculine. So staying up late, maybe talking to them, having sex with them, like whatever it is you're involving in, it's like for whatever reason, this masculine is taking quite a lot of this feminine's energy. I feel like this feminine needs, I want to say, quality alone time. It's almost best for this feminine to be alone at this time. It's almost like this feminine wants to kind of curl up or wall up, or just like not remain open. And I feel like those of you who are watching for a relationship to this feminine, I feel like this feminine is going to disappear. Okay. or become too depleted. That's what I want to say, in order to be able to give anything more to this masculine. I'm also seeing, like, for some of you, you've been giving quite a lot to a masculine, or the divine feminine has been giving a lot to the masculine, and she's depleted. Okay, so I'm going to check to see what I get for this masculine. By the way, this is a mixed herb and flower tea. So there's roses in here and dandelions in here and lavender in here. It's just really a beautiful tea. I feel like this masculine is very focused on sleeping with the feminine, okay? I'm seeing a condom. I do feel like this masculine is sleeping with more than one person, or has interest in more than one person. I feel like this is going to sound strange, but this masculine is capable of loving more than one person at a time. So this masculine, if they're involved with, let's just say, 3 different people, they're in love with all 3. They have a lot of love to give, though, in general. Let's just say this masculine is not involved with 3 people. This masculine is just involved with this feminine. This masculine has a lot of love to offer. And this masculine, I want to say, does really love this feminine. Like, really loves her. And that might come as a shock or surprise to some feminines. Yeah, just like this masculine has like a lot of hearts in their eyes for the feminine. I'm getting also, this masculine is all really twisted up inside. Okay, like they don't know what to do with all these feelings and all the love that they have. And they're kind of twisted up inside because maybe they don't express it to the feminine, or maybe they want to do more. They want to love this feminine more in some way, and they just can't. It's reminding me of a person who didn't show up for me in a serious way, and it really hurt my feelings. And they wanted to, but they just didn't. And so they became really twisted up inside because they really wanted to. It's like a conflicting desires, you know, like headed in one direction, hearts going in the other direction. Okay. It's endearing, though. It has a little duality to it. It has some duality to it. This masculine has duality, but, you know, we all have duality at times. And it's hard, I think, to always follow our hearts. You know, it's reminding me of an old friend who once said that if he made heart-based decisions, his life would look completely different. He said he almost never made heart-based decisions. And I actually remember this one other guy who told me, this is just as a friend that I met at this coffee shop, who said he never, and he was really adamant about this, where he never talked about emotions in front of other men. He said fights started that way. He said he never talked about emotions. He never expressed his feelings. And he said, if you're asking for trouble, then yeah, you go and you talk about feelings. But if you want to stay safe, you don't talk about them at all. That's what he said. It's so funny. I mean, you know, I was like, why don't you just talk about how you feel? Like, why don't you just express how you feel? And he's like, no. He's like, in some way, it was like going against his code. Like, whatever the code is, whatever you're not supposed to do. And it is funny because I could see how, okay, there's a lot going on with this masculine. I feel like fights are going to get started. Words are going to start fights if this masculine does talk about his feelings or express himself in a big way. I feel like it's going to come out in kind of like this outpouring or a kind of explosive kind of way. You might actually be in a fight in this, like this masculine is expressing to you how they feel. It's intense, actually. And I also feel there's jealousy involved. I feel like there's going to be some jealousy involved with this masculine, mainly because I want to say about feelings. This masculine has serious feelings for this feminine, like serious feelings. And like whoever else is involved, whether it's another female, another feminine interested in this masculine, or it's another masculine who's interested in this feminine, there's going to be some serious jealousy, okay? And I want to say serious jealousy because, and I'm going to say jealousy because of this masculine. Because this masculine, like, I don't know what it is about this energy, but like I'm just seeing a lot of feelings and I'm seeing a lot of interests and I'm seeing a lot of like, you know, he's gonna make everybody else look bad. Like he is gonna really outshine. Like this masculine is really outshine anybody else, and he's gonna want to. He's gonna want to impress. I do feel like he wants to impress this feminine. Like he's just gonna outshine the competition. But there's going to be competition. There's going to be like, he's going to feel that there's competing energies. Even if like, let's just say she's like, yeah, no, I'm not talking to anyone. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not talking. I feel like there's competing energies. Like people, like these are very attractive energies. This feminine is very attractive to the opposite sex. And this masculine is also very attractive. So I feel like they're going to attract energies which there might be some conflict, or there might be some jealousy, or there might be some energies about maybe conflicting ideas or interests regarding the longevity of this couple. I feel like these two are going to get together. And I do feel like, I do feel like this masculine is going to win out against all the other competition. But it doesn't mean that there isn't going to be a competition, or that there's not going to be a fight, or there's not going to be some other interested parties. I feel like this feminine is, I don't know, like she's attractive to multiple people, and I feel like, if she has time to entertain the other interested parties, it's gonna stir things up within this relationship. My advice would be to clear the slate. And I know this might sound hard, but like I'm seeing again the broom again. It's time to clear the slate for the divine feminine and start over. And this divine masculine, he needs to work on expressing his feelings in a healthy way without any alcohol involved, and without texting really late, or without I want to say this masculine does not say all that he's thinking or feeling. He's really reserved and controlled. So he only gives you like a fraction. For some of you, this is someone who's like maybe breadcrumbing you a little bit. They might give you a tiny fraction. They might say like a small amount. They're holding back. I feel like this masculine is holding back. Why are they holding back? Show me why they're holding back. What is this? I'm seeing a dragon. I feel like they're afraid. Like it's sort of like if the dragon were to wake up, they're afraid of their feelings, of how strong it is for this feminine. They're afraid of what they would do for this feminine. They're afraid of like losing the control on their own life and what would happen in their own life if they were to wake up to, I want to say, their feelings, or to wake up to the potential between these two energies. It's almost like someone who knows they've met their match, or they knows that this could be like end game, or knows that this is a very beautiful relationship. But for whatever reason, this masculine is afraid of it, but only because he's afraid of what's going to happen within himself. He's afraid of what like it's going to do. It's like going to unleash something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a loss of control a little bit. A fear of loss of control. A fear of really falling really hard. Like falling so hard in love with this feminine. Like no going back. Like in real deep. Okay? Like it's like a lake. It's so deep. And, you know, afraid a little bit about timing, you know, when things will develop. I'm seeing like seasons changing. There's like a timing element. For some of you, it's not yet time to be with this masculine, or it's not time necessarily for union, but I feel like it is going to happen. It's just maybe a timing element. I'm also thinking that like this masculine's afraid that he's going to lose, like run out of time, or it's going to come maybe at a bad time where it's like he loses the control on it, and maybe it comes at a bad time where maybe this divine feminine has moved on. This divine feminine is into somebody else. This divine feminine could be, you know, doing something, deciding to fly solo and totally. It's just like it's a timing thing. Okay, any last messages? This is a really interesting reading, guys. That's so sweet. I feel like this masculine, when they open up, they're really going to open up, but they're also really going to be protective of this feminine. It's got this very, like, I see like these arms, like holding this feminine. I feel like this masculine's really going to hold this feminine. Like when they hold on to this feminine, they're not going to let this feminine go. They're very supportive of this feminine. That's what I want to say. This masculine is very supportive of this feminine. I feel like this feminine really, I want to say loves this masculine for, I want to say that trait or that characteristic. It's almost like the feminine kind of knows intuitively that that's what this masculine is capable of. Like I feel like this feminine feels like this masculine is very like protective, and that protective element is very soothing and comforting for her. That's what I want to say. And I feel like you're going to be surprised when this masculine opens up, because when they open up, it's going to be really nurturing and healing in a lot of ways to this feminine. That's what I want to say. It's going to replenish this feminine's energy, and it's going to create a lot more harmony or beauty in her life. And new opportunities too. I'm seeing new opportunities, and just it's going to be really healthy. It's a really healthy relationship, healthy for her as well. All right, I have to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much. I wish you guys all the best. I send big hugs, big kisses, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye, guys.